market.
Good job by Swanson and Cofield on the pursuit of that, as Cofield actually finally brought him out of bounds. They'll pick up 2.5 yards, Jack, maybe 3. They're going to spot the ball right on the 15-yard line, so they got to get down to the 8-yard line. They only picked up 2. They're only going to give them a 2-yard gain on that one. So second down and 8. 2:25 left in the second quarter play. Your Tigers up 20-12 as it's a back and forth first half ball game, guys.
Very much so. Trips to the top end on the short side of the field. Usually you see trips to the wide side. They got them way up, bunched up at the top, and they don't like what they got, so they're going to call a timeout. They take a timeout. We take one as well. 2012 is.
All right, team. Let's get it lined up. We're going to run that play again.
Just like our local head coaches invest their time, effort, and passion into our local teams, LaGrange Banking Company invests time, effort, and passion into our customers. We are committed to bringing success to Troup County for our local teams and schools, as well as our customers.
That's the way to go after it. Well done, team.
LaGrange Banking Company, local, just like you. LaGrange Banking Company, member FDIC.
The friend. When you are ready to buy or sell a house, commercial property, or acreage, you need to call Rob Upchurch. He is ready to go to work for you. Rob Upchurch on the web at robupchurchsales.com. Or when you are ready to buy or sell a house, commercial property, or acreage, you need to call Joel Upchurch. He is ready to go to work for you. Joel Upchurch on the web at joelupchurch.com.
All that they've done for the
Is that because they're seniors, or I'm sorry, I'm going to leave that.
They're senior citizens for sure by now.
Be careful. Shaw takes it. Quarterback's going back at the pass. Throws a corner route. He's got a man there. Touchdown for Shaw.
Well, it looks like 15, Emmanuel Trammell. They're picking on our corners and our short corners because neither Emmanuel Trammell nor Kelson McCutcheon are very tall. But Trammell just kind of caught flat-footed. He kind of got in the daze. The quarterback looked him off to the other corner, turned back, and the wideout snuck behind him, and he just wasn't paying attention. That's all there is to it. There's no excuse other than that. He just got caught flat-footed. He looked up and said, uh-oh. So you got to stay on your man, and he let his man go. So
Tigers still leading 20-18. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. Try to tie it up against the Tigers. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to back up to pass. He's got some pressure. Throws to the corner. He's got a man there, and once again, the passing game working for him. It's going to be number 4 for Shaw, going to make the reception. Quentin Jackson. That's going to tie this ball game up at 20.
Well, I tell you what, we talked earlier, you need to make some adjustments at halftime, especially defensively. You really can't fault the offense on this one. And as far as the ground game from a defensive standpoint, we've got them pretty much corralled in. But they are picking on our corners for sure.
Well, we're going to get a little more pressure on that quarterback. Let's take 30 seconds back real quick. 2020, just scored with 2:03 left to go. Tigers want to put one on. We're going to halftime. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Hi, friends. Just Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving in Thanksgiving this month with some great deals, like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car, the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. As the Shaw seems to be celebrating the biggest lick of the night as we run into our own player. And actually, it was number 4 who made the play, but it was Brandon Hurd really who made the play instead of number 4 for the other team. As we bring the ball up the field, and just a little miscue there. But the Tigers get the ball at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 from there.
Well, as you said, 1 minute and 59 seconds remaining until halftime. And, again, we've answered every time the Shaw has struck. So let's strike back and take it into the end zone.
Smith back in at quarterback. Going to hand the ball to Dunlap. Fights his way around the right side. Breaks the tackle to the 40.
Wow.
It looks like he's going to get first down yardage close to the 48-yard line.
I mean, he came out, had him in the backfield. He ripped away from that, picked up 2 more tacklers, and drugged them 7 yards for a first down. Move the chains, guys, because what a great individual effort by Big Darryl Dunlap.
They're looking at, trying to, Howard Longshore's going to get him. And I also didn't realize this, we'll talk about this halftime more. This is Howard Longshore's last football game as a referee, if I'm not mistaken.
Teddy or how?
Teddy. I'm sorry, Teddy.
Teddy. All right.
Teddy down there is the lead official tonight. Got my Longshores mixed up. My bad.
That's okay. We get David Hunt mixed up with all those Longshores all the time. Oh, he is a Longshore, isn't he?
Be nice. Tigers hand off the line, going to pick up about 2, 2nd and 8.
Just right up the gut. You never know. We broke one up the gut a while ago for about 60 yards with Mess Bonner. You never know what's going to happen as the Tigers continue to ground and pound on this football game.
Smith going to back up to pass. Roll to this near side. Looking downfield. Throws across his body. Airs it out. Wow, did he throw the ball downfield? Look at all the pulling. Throw the flag. They do.
Well, it all depends. I don't know. He's looking out here. I don't know if it's going to be on Deke Johnson.
No.
Of course, he's telling the corner to get back. He was all over Johnson. Couldn't break away from him because he had his hands all over him, and the ball's in the air. And nice pass. Nice little wheel route. That ball is going to – they got the marker down at the 26-yard line, which is where they were fighting to get him out of bounds.
Yep.
So let's see what
pass interference.
Theodore says. Yep.
Mm-hmm. My bad, Teddy. His daughter-in-law, Veronica Longshore, is going to give me a hard time on that.
Well, Teddy's lost a lot of weight over the last few years, and he looks good out there on the field. But I tell you, he's been umpiring many a year now. Many a year.
His daughter-in-law, Veronica Longshore, great teacher, the teacher of the year at at Hollis-Hand. I got also big teams in my head, can't get it right. But she does a great job out there at Hollis-Hand, and she's here tonight to celebrate this ball game for him.
Interference on the defense.
Looking at a minute 16 left to go. 20-20 is your score. Tigers want to put more points on the board before they go into halftime. Smith, toss sweep to Trey Towns. Towns goes to the right side.
Nice
Great block downfield to the 35. And it's going to get taken out of bounds about there. That'll stop the clock with 1:09 left to go.
Wow, good stalk block out there by Whiteout. I think it's Quay Florence. Man, did he just knock some guy's block off and was able to pick up some running room for Towns, and Towns was able to pick up a total of about 7 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 4.
They'll split twins out to this near side. Florence will be out the farthest. And they'll switch it out. Now it's going to be DeQuez Johnson out the farthest. Florence will be in the slot. Smith checking the sideline. Got 12 seconds on the play clock. Split backs in the backfield. He'll step up to the line, moving right to left. Backs up to pass. Rolls to this near side. Looking. Going to throw it. Complete. What a great pass to Quato Florence. He gets down to 15. Still his feet to 10. 5. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, rolling out against his tough side. There's left side. Will Smith fires a rocket down to about the 19-yard line. Under tremendous coverage, Quato Florence grabs it in, jukes a couple of players. People thought he was going to be tackled. Took it in 12 yards after the catch into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. 26-20, and a total of 46 points have been put on this board in this first half by the Tigers and the Raiders.
Tigers going to go for, well, the music comes on there. Scares our kicker. Going to go for a PAT snap. Hold kick is up. And the kick is good. Put it up there. Count one more.
Michael Young. Good job, Michael Young.
So 58 seconds left to go in this. Wow, what an exciting ball game. 27-20 is your score as we're close.
You need to call Rob Upchurch. He is ready to go to work for you. Rob Upchurch on the web at robupchurchsales.com. Or when you are ready to buy or sell a house, commercial property, or acreage, you need to call Joel Upchurch. He is ready to go to work for you. Joel Upchurch on the web at joelupchurch.com.
Can help you win too. LaGrange Banking Company, local, just like you. LaGrange Banking Company, member FDIC.
Where can you be a star athlete and a math superstar? Where can you prepare for graduate school or your dream job and make friends for the journey? Where can you challenge your mind and inspire your soul? Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. 58 seconds left to go. And tell you what, Shaw has had the ability to put the ball into the end zone pretty quick, too. So 27-20 is the score. And we're going to need a nice defensive stand here as we did in the first half.
it's almost you're scared to say anything because it's whoever's going to have the football last. It seems like the way the ball's been going this first quarter, the way the game's been flowing.
Well, trips to this near side, and you can bet that they won't want to air it out. Quarterback with a hard count takes it, fakes the handoff, rolls to this near side. Looking, going to throw it out there, and throws it over the intended receiver, number 6, whose number does not appear in the program.
And Nathan Wilburn on the reception as he stands on the sidelines. His second reception of the night. One was for a 2-point conversion, good. And this one is for a incomplete pass out of bounds by the Shaw Raiders. That's a stat we keep up with, right?
Yeah. Well, of course. We keep look at all these stats we got going here. 52 seconds. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Shaw roll a man off the field. Again, trips back to this near side. There'll be a back standing to the right of the quarterback. He rolls again to this near side, looking, throws about the same play and overthrows to the same spot. In fact, I think it hit on the same spot on the sideline.
Good job by Darrell Dunlap, Tyquori Gilbert, Vanquez Bonner, and Emmanuel Trammell. Actually, Kelton McCutcheon out here on the coverage. And he's instead of going deep like he's had good success doing, he's just looking at some out routes out here in the flat. He's got 3 receivers. He can pick one that's really just about 4 or 5 yards out. He's got a secondary receiver that's coming across the middle about 8 yards out. Then he's got his deep receiver that's going to go route.
Backs up to pass again. This time he's going to be the go route way downfield. And we're going to intercept it. Intercept it back at the 28-yard line. What a huge play for the Tigers.
And I tell you what, guys, it is 39.9 seconds left, and anything goes in this game. Good job by Brandon Hurd. He just
third try.
Yeah,
he almost intercepted the first 2. He finally got one.
Third time's a charm for Brandon Hurd. As the Tigers will take over on the 30-yard line. So 70 yards to go in 39 seconds.
There's no knee going to be taken here. No,
I don't. I would be surprised if Coach Kendall instructs his guys to take a knee. I think it ought to be football as usual, and hopefully he will too. Even though they've got a tight set out here, Jack. Let's take the ball and see what we can do. A quick hit up the middle may get us a touchdown. Never know.
Dunlap and Towns will be in the backfield. Split Florence and Johnson out to this near side. Smith will take it. He'll roll out to this near side. Nice block back there. Throws the ball downfield. Hit as he throws it. Big out of man down there. Oh, again, they're all over us. And we're going to get 15 yards down the field. Only 32 seconds left to go, but great job by the Tigers.
Talked to him last night. Big Will Spradlin down here on the 29-yard line. Actually, the 31-yard line. Will Smith rolls out under pressure, able to elude pressure and throw a nice rocket down the field to the 31-yard line. And the Shaw defender had no choice but just get all in.
Wrap him up, golly.
It was obvious that. But anyway, that'll bring us some net yardage out of that. With 32 seconds, so only 7 seconds ran off the clock that time. The Tigers looking to kind of go into halftime because they know they've got to kick the ball off in the second half. And it sure would be nice to continue to put points on the board, even with 32 seconds left in this game.
Pass interference on the defense.
So they'll mark the ball to 45.
That'll be a first down.
Down Tigers.
So the clock will not run until the ball is snapped.
So split backfield again for Smith. He looks to the sideline to get his call. He got twins to this near side. 15 seconds on the play clock. Clock has not stopped, so he's got some time. He'll go under center. Takes a snap. Rolls out to this near side. Looking. Airs it out to the corner. And it's going to go out of bounds. It stops the clock with 25 seconds.
You know, he had, again, Will Spradlin open. Will Smith kind of stopped, planted, and he's got such a strong arm. He kind of threw that little over his head out of bounds. And again, the coverage was there, but had the ball been on the money, I think Spradlin would have picked up on that one.
Looking at the Callaway broadcast, and they're clearing the stands here for some reason.
Unless I don't guess there's any kind of storm going on up there.
Nothing I know of, but there are people walking around. We'll try to get an update on that from Brett back at the station. As our friends Coleman and Tony up there doing that ball game. Can't listen to the audio as we're doing our ball game, but we do have the camera down there, and there's nobody on the field, and everybody just left the stands. We'll try to figure out what's going on there. As Dunlap's going to run a sweep to this near side, get across the 50. And a timeout's going to be called. Coach Kim going to run up to the official. Ball's on it gets across the 50 to the 49.
Well, a little toss sweep. We've tried a couple of passes, so let's try the run the ball one time. We'll pick up 5 yards on a toss sweep. Dunlap hard running the ball. Tigers take a timeout with 17 seconds. And, again, depending on your methodology here, whether you're going to go for broke
I just want to say I combined home and auto with State Farm, saved $760. Love this guy.
Okay, does it bother anybody else that the mime is talking? Freaky.
Bundle home and auto, and you could save $760.
That's 760 very good reasons to call Matt Orr in LaGrange today.
What takes place?
I can't tell you if I did see him practice last night.
Uh-oh. You make some suggestions?
Status quo, baby. If that was a hit.
All righty. Here they go. Smith will be under center. Backs up the pass. Just straight back. Looks. Going to flip it out to Towns. Towns at the 50. 45. Drag down there. And we're going to get back to the line of scrimmage unless that's something. Well, no, the timeout.
He'll pick up the first down. Kind of twist his knee or leg going down, so he's going to step out of bounds. Devontae Swanson will take over for him. And we'd like to see Devontae touch the ball. The last two times he's carried the ball, he's picked up 80 yards a carry, Jack.
That's a heck of an average. So they'll stop the clock, and with a timeout, let's go and take one.
With us, you're closer to what's important to you. Closer to home with 3 branches in LaGrange. Closer to your money with mobile and internet banking and 6 local ATMs. Plus, you can use any Synovus or Publix Presto ATM in the Southeast. Closer to people who care about you. Local people who make local decisions. We're CB&T. How can we serve you today? CB&T is a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Some restrictions apply to mobile banking.
The No Problem People.
Mallory Agency, 301 West Harrelson Street, LaGrange. Visit them online at MalloryAgency.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com.
We're back to Troup High School Tiger football. Probably the last play of the first half. 27-20, 9 seconds left to go. Here come the Tigers. Smith will go under center. Going to back up, roll to his right. Got a little pressure. Looking. Going to air it out down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. They'll stop the clock with 2.7 seconds, but a flag down the play.
And it's way over here up toward the Troup sidelines. So as Smith is rolling back around toward the Shaw sidelines, you wonder if there's a backside holding going on. No. Ineligible man down the field is what's happening.
Okay, well.
With 2.7 seconds left, they'll run at least one more.
Just trying to watch our Ustream to see what happens. It's about a couple of seconds. I'm not sure which man they meant, but we are blocking way down the field there. So they'll back us up 5. The down doesn't matter. It's the 2 seconds left to go. So 27-20. This will be the last play. Tigers will break the huddle at just about the 50. Ball's actually will rest on the 49-yard line.
5-yard penalty.
27-20. Your Troup Tigers in the lead with 2.7 seconds. It's a tight victory formation, so it doesn't look like we're going to do anything other than take a knee.
Snap and take a knee. And that's what we do. Take the knee. That'll end the first half of play. 27-20. What an exciting first half of play. You're listening to Troup High School Tigers football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
When you want to sell your real estate,
LaGrange, Georgia offers the latest in microprocessor needs and feet. With new cutting-edge technology, your prosthesis can automatically adjust to you in climbing stairs and ramps, plus promote a much more natural walk. Practitioner Eddie Hutto Sr. and staff has fitted hundreds of patients facing a wide variety of challenges. So don't let your injury hinder your life. Let Limb Care of LaGrange, Georgia restore your mobility and independence. Limb Care is a veteran-owned business with 7 other locations outside of LaGrange. So call Limb Care in LaGrange, Georgia today for your free evaluation.
Where can you be a star athlete and a math superstar? Where can you prepare for graduate school or your dream job and make friends for the journey? Where can you challenge your mind and inspire your soul? Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
If you're looking for a great time, gather up your friends and head to the Brick House Grill in downtown LaGrange. Enjoy live entertainment every weekend. Thursday nights, it's karaoke as well as ladies' night. On Saturdays, come cheer for your favorite college football team and enjoy their football specials. Check out their new menu. Sunday from 11 until 3, the Brick House Grill has their family lunch specials. They have plenty of TVs to watch exciting NFL action. The Brick House Grill, Broome Street in downtown LaGrange.
Rogers Barbecue in LaGrange has been locally owned since 1945. They have daily lunch specials for only $5.95, and that includes your drink and dessert. Tuesday night from 5 to close is all-you-can-eat ribs. Thursdays, Rogers has all-you-can-eat catfish, which along with their stew is famous throughout the region, and they proudly serve only U.S. farm-raised catfish. Dine in or use their convenient drive-thru, Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. Come join the crowd at Rogers Barbecue.
And even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Thank you, citizens of LaGrange, for electing Jim Thornton mayor of LaGrange. Jim Thornton wants you to know that he is honored and humbled to be your next mayor. From the bottom of his heart, he says thank you for your prayers and support. Citizens of LaGrange, thank you again for electing Jim Thornton, mayor of LaGrange, this 2013. This has been a paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
You're listening to the Pride of Troup County, the Troup High School Tiger Marching Band here on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG. We'll let you continue to listen to this great job of halftime show as we are here at halftime. Tigers leading 27-20. They begin their transition into their next song. Moving to the bell corps. Of course, have the timpani and the bells. A lot of things that you'll see normally in a concert setting are part of the halftime show, as well as a flautist walking over to play instead of the traditional saxophone for the Pink Panther song that they've been having. I'll let you listen a little bit of that. I'm wrong. That's the Pink Panther. Not the Pink Panther. That's the Harry Potter song there at the beginning of that part. Let you continue to enjoy the band. A little bit of music from Jurassic Park there by the Tiger Band mentioned Callaway. Right now they're in the third quarter. They're at Mark leading 41-0. Of course, now if you like to hear that ball game, especially if you're driving home after this one, they're going to rebroadcast that ball game right after this one. So after we go off the air with the Troup High Tiger broadcast, you'll hear Tony and Brandon Brooks there live from Rockmart. We've got Colin Weiss producing that ball game up there, and they'll be able to bring that to you live on the radio. And that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to take a quick break. We come back. We got some highlights from the first half, and we'll let you know how things went right here on Troup High School Tiger Football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Hi, friends. Just Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving in Thanksgiving this month with some great deals, like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car, the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Where can you be encouraged to make your own discoveries? Where can you be challenged to achieve the impossible by professors who know you by name? Our graduates have earned Emmy and Grammy nominations, successfully negotiated major business deals, and been inspired to teach and serve where they're needed most. Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limcare of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limcare of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. And that's why State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually lives on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange at 706-882-9324 and put the life back in life insurance.
Now back to the field for more Troop Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troop High School Tiger football. We're at halftime right now. 27-20 is your score. The Troop High School Tigers are leading this one. This is a ball game that's gone back and forth. In fact, Troop won the toss, and they elected to receive. Ball was kicked off to them, but Shaw decided to do a little something tricky as they kicked a onside kick. Tigers weren't really ready for it, and they picked up the ball across the 50, about the 48. Drove the ball down pretty well, and Greg, I thought the Tigers got on their heels in that first drive, but they were actually had them drive down all the way in down side the 5, down to the 1, but the Tigers were able to stop them with a huge goal line stand.
Hey, that bend but don't break mentality. You're right. It kind of shocked them a little bit. Shaw turns out, kicks an onside kick, recovers the ball. And, the Tigers defense is sitting up here thinking, well, we'll get a chance to kind of hang out and watch offense. And all of a sudden, they had to strap the chin straps on and get out there real quick. And Shaw had a hurry up offense. And about 6 or 7 plays later, they're inside the 5-yard line. And Troop tried to tighten it up, and they were able to hold them on a 4th down and 1 from the 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Got a 3-yard loss. So, voila, they took over. So, good job. Way to start out the football game.
So, did a tremendous job in that particular drive. And then the Tigers would get the ball down to the 4-yard line, and they would actually run the ball down the field. They would have a tremendous drive, take it 96 yards, and they would score on this play. Back into the pass. Go through a corner route. It's going to be caught! Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
A nice little tight end dump, a little tight end delay. It looks like Hunter Newton was able to block down. Let me make sure I got that right. I believe it was. He was able to block down, hesitate for a second, and just bolted right down. He was 8 yards out, wide open. The pass hit his hands. He bobbled it one time, brought it in, got himself a touchdown, baby.
All right, that's exactly what would happen. They would drive the ball down the field, and then Shaw would get the ball. The Tigers would make them punt the ball. They punted from the 35 to the 35 across the field. Tigers took it from the 35, drove down to about the 47. But then Smith was sacked there. They'd gone in for it on 4th down, but he was sacked, and they turned the ball over on downs. Shaw would get the ball, and from the 48, they would drive down. Throw a fade route into the corner, and not sure what that was. Throw a fade route into the corner, and they would.
Johnny Mann was messing with something.
Maybe so. So that was did a tremendous job of driving the ball down against the Tigers, and we had a lot of trouble in that first half, Greg, with the passing game against Shaw.
Well, they've been picking on our corners, both Kelsey McCutcheon and Emmanuel Trammell. They're both certainly under.
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Anthony. How much does my discount double check save me?
About $150.
Done.
I don't have State Farm, but insurance, find me money.
I got you $1.
Oh, you almost had it. You're going to be quicker than that.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you with unexpected savings. That's getting to a better state.
Contact State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp, there to help you with unexpected savings.
For over 50 years, Holmes Pharmacy has been a part of your life and your neighbor. And through all those years, it's still locally owned and operated. Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue has a drive-through window and has always had the time to talk to you one-on-one. We're ready for you to join our family at Holmes Pharmacy.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather. If you're tired of the large box stores and are looking for fast personal service, come by today in Hamilton or LaGrange at 136 Commerce Avenue. Holmes Pharmacy, where we take care of you one prescription at a time.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Call the Mallory Agency today. Check them out on Facebook or on the web at MalloryAgency.com.
Shaw's defenders hit him within 5 yards, but he broke free, darted in from 19 yards out for a Tiger touchdown.
When you are ready to buy or sell a house, commercial property, or acreage, you need to call Rob Upchurch. He is ready to go to work for you. Rob Upchurch on the web at robupchurchsales.com. Or when you are ready to buy or sell a house, commercial property, or acreage, you need to call Joel Upchurch. He is ready to go to work for you. Joel Upchurch on the web at joelupchurch.com.
And this will be your premium.
Moving right to left. Backs up to pass. Rolls to this near side. Looking. Gonna throw it. Complete. What a great pass to Quato Florence. He gets down to 15. So is he the 10. 5. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, rolling out against his tough side. There's left side. Will Smith fires a rocket down to about the 19-yard line. Under tremendous coverage, Quato Florence grabs it in, jukes a couple of players. People thought he was going to be tackled. Took it in 12 yards after the catch into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. 26-20, and a total of 46 points have been put on this board in this first half by the Tigers and the Raiders.
They put one more point on the board and make it 27-20. Michael Young gets a good old-fashioned PAT. Hadn't seen a whole lot of those this year. So that's what we'd have at halftime, 27-20. We're nearing the end of halftime. We're going to take another break. We come back. We've got lots more to talk about here on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. The Mallory Agency, 301 West Harrelson Street, LaGrange. Visit them online at MalloryAgency.com.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. We're at halftime right now. The Tiger Band has done another tremendous job, as they always do, under the direction of Johnny Band, and their drum corps down there having a good time and enjoying playing. As Shaw did not bring a band tonight, so gives them a chance to be on the field there. 27-20 is our score here at halftime. And Greg, as we go into the second half of play, the thing that comes to mind is if we're going to make some adjustments, it's got to be in the secondary. We've got to, actually two places. We got to make sure that we give a little bit more of a cushion, because we can't let them get behind us, as they've done a couple of times in this ball game. That's why they picked up some big scores. But another thing we've got to do is put pressure on that quarterback and make him make some mistakes.
My thoughts exactly as you were calling the scoring opportunities earlier. I'm thinking if I'm making adjustments, I'm probably going to shoot a few bullets and little stunts, crisscross my lineman, maybe stun a linebacker or two from the inside, definitely from the outside, create some havoc in the backfield as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And, whether they're running, maybe maintain my two inside nose tackles where they'll take care of my slack on the inside, but do some stunt with my backers and my defensive ends and get a little pressure on the quarterback. and then maybe go to a cover 3 where to back up and cover each third of the field, giving my corner some help, and definitely stay away from man coverage.
I agree. And again, it's not that our guys don't give great effort. They really do, but they're giving up about 6 inches of height to those receivers out there. And you got to keep that guy in front of you.
I agree.
If he gets behind, we've already seen they've had about 3 or 4 big pass plays, and that's really been the Achilles heel, the Tigers. And really, it's been a great – we've stopped the run very well. Had a huge goal line stand to start the ball game. But also, I know that Coach likes that swinging gate or polecat or whatever we want to call it. But boy, do I want to see just let's line up and kick the ball.
Sometimes I'm with you as well. And Michael Young does a nice job, as evidence when the last touchdown we scored. They brought him on for traditional PAT and right through the center of the upright. So he's good when called upon. And I appreciate wanting to pick up you score four touchdowns, and if all of them are good, you're going to have an extra 4 points on the board when it's all said and done. But when you're batting 500 at the swinging gate, if you're scoring 4 touchdowns, really it's the same as just scoring 4 and then putting the PAT on the board.
Well, I don't know. There's a little bit of the luster taken off a touchdown when you miss your extra point.
That's right.
And I kind of like to just to have it clean. That's 7 points. Let's just keep running.
I totally agree.
Let's take another quick break. We got them back. We'll have football for you in the second half of this ball game. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on 96.9 and 1240 and on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com.
Thank you, citizens of LaGrange, for electing Jim Thornton mayor of LaGrange. Jim Thornton wants you to know that he is honored and humbled to be your next mayor. From the bottom of his heart, he says thank you for your prayers and support. Citizens of LaGrange, thank you again for electing Jim Thornton mayor of LaGrange this 2013. This has been a paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
Hi, friends. Just Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving and Thanksgiving this month with some great deals, like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car, the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Moore with Greg Hicks. And I got a couple of scores coming in from our text message and friends. And if you're Facebook friends with me or Greg, go ahead and let us know about things. Right now, Heard County over Bowden 28-7. In a region championship game right there. They're at halftime in that ball game. Also, going back to the Callaway, we had that score early in the third quarter, 41-0. They'll be running the clock in that one. And maybe Tony will be able to get back in time for his bedtime tonight.
and I've got a buddy up in North Georgia just giving me the information on the Dalton-Gilmer game. As we all know, we're going to be going up to play the loser of that game. The winner will be the region champions. Dalton's already beat Gilmer County earlier this year, 31-0. Right now at halftime, Dalton's up 21-10. They're playing in Ellijay there at Gilmer County High School. So, if it continues this way, guys, it looks like we'll be taking a trip to North Georgia, but it'll be up 575 instead of I-75.
Yep. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. It will be a trip for us one way or the other. I'm already kind of blocking out my week to see how I can have everything ready so we can get out of town pretty quickly. Can make sure we're not in a rush because we like to kind of get there and then get the lay of the land and kind of settle in and talk to folks. And
well, it'll be a hilly land, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Because the high school's sitting up on the side of a mountain. I've been there before. I lived in Dalton for 7 years, and we used to go to LJ a lot, especially at the Apple Festival. So I took off over there the other week and the other year and went up to the high school. And I said, I just want to see what it's kind of very much like Heard County High School, kind of sitting up on a hill. And the stadium's down in kind of a hole behind the high school, and very nice facility. Right. I thought, wow, this would be a neat little place to play football in high school. So look forward to it if that's where we're going.
We may be heading there. Okay.
Certainly know what Daltonsville looks like. So that's a very, very well maintained facility, but kind of like it's an old stadium in the community, kind of like Callaway Stadium. It's not near as big as Callaway Stadium. Right. but it's inside the community. It's not adjacent to the school.
Okay.
Whereas in Gilmer County, right there at the Gilmer County High School in J, the stadium is there at the high school. And if that's where we go, fans, what a nice trip that would be. It's 150 miles from here to there. It's a good 2-hour, 20-minute drive, but you get a chance to swing in through Atlanta, take I-75 north there, and then take I-575 there at Town Center Mall at Barrett Parkway, and continue on up north. And
Tigers will kick it off and get the ball down to the 22, and actually very similar to the way the second half started against LaGrange. They kind of muff that. They don't get after the ball,
right. And
now they do get on it, so they'll have the ball first and 10 from there, but that's going to be advantageous for the Tigers.
And Jeff Hicks wants to know what time we're leaving. I'm telling you, I was about ready to say something about eating on the way.
Well, you said eating.
He smelt it.
Jeff Hicks would understand that. It's that twin thing.
I guess
that's
so.
What it was.
Yeah, I guess I need to communicate with him. We're definitely going to leave early enough to get something to eat.
You may have to get the van ready for this trip.
Hey, get the party van ready.
That'll be fun. Here comes the Shaw Raiders going to hand the ball off inside. They find a little hole. The man's going to get across the 30 down to the 35, 37-yard line. So a big pickup for Shaw in their first play from scrimmage.
Hey, that's that same kid in the first half that just would not go down. I mean, we tried to tackle him low, high, grab his jersey. I think we might even try to grab his face mask a time or two. The kid wouldn't go down.
Yep. Tough little kid, number 2, Desmond Gamillion. He'll check his wristband. That's how they're kind of calling in their plays. Coach gives them a number. They look down. They pull it up from there. They'll send Gamillion back to the far side. Ball's on the ground. Quarterback picks it up. He's rolling to his right, looking. He's going to just throw it out of bounds. And they may call him for grounding. Let's see.
Well, it was everything that Wellington Callaway could do. He was giving it all he had. The other day I got a chance to stand up beside Wellington, and wow, there's a flag down here on the Troup side of the hash mark. So it's interesting to see what's going on there, as that flag has Longshore all over it.
21-20, the Carrollton Trojans over the LaGrange High School Rangers in the third quarter of play.
I'm sorry, 21 what?
21-0, excuse me. 21-20, that's our score. My bad.
I'm thinking, wow, maybe I was wrong.
My bad. I get confused sometimes.
That's okay. It happens. You were talking about your age earlier, you and Chip Matters, so maybe it's catching up with you, Jack.
Oh. They're going to call an illegal receiver downfield against Shaw. It's going to be declined to bring up second down.
It was everything that Wellington Callaway could do. He really couldn't quite catch him. And you wonder, from our angle, it's like, dive. But perhaps he was 6 yards away and just couldn't dive.
It didn't. Maybe it was a lot farther away than we saw it from back here. Plus, I think you have a quarterback and a down lineman in a race. I think that quarterback's going to win just about
every time.
Here they come. It's going to be, again, the quarterback, Tyron Huff, will be back in the shotgun set. Hands the ball off to his tailback, Gamillion. And Gamillion's a good runner. Gets across the 40, about the 44-yard line. He's short of the first down.
That second down run picked up about 8 yards, however, Jack. And that'll bring it third down, and actually picked up 6.5. That'll bring down third and 4.
Long 3, short 4.
At the 43-yard line is where they'll spot the ball inside Shaw Raider territory.
Huff with twins to the left and right. Single back set in the backfield.
And now they got to move the right guard. Finally, the Shaw offensive line, every play they come up and they do this quick cadence. And
then a hard count there.
And the Shaw offensive line has been very disciplined. But that time, they cost them 5, so we'll take it. So instead of 3rd and 4, we're back down 3rd and 3.5. We're back down to 3rd and 8 now.
Yeah, I don't think we've even got to the number we had in the first half of penalties on the last game. We had 24 penalties 24. in the Troup LaGrange game, and so far maybe we've had about 6 between the two teams.
I tell you, when the Tigers and Rangers get together, it's just a totally different feel, and a lot of people are certainly on the side of bringing in an independent refereeing crew for that game.
And often like, wow, do we jam him up inside?
A little delay handoff for the Raiders, and thinking they'll get a little. And we talked about pursuit from the Tigers, and what did we get right there? We got a ton of pursuit from the Tigers, but they weren't going to slip through that time. And
Wellington Callaway stepped up in that hole and just met him solid, drove him back. They'll lose a couple of yards. It's going to be 4th down now.
No pun intended, but one of the things that you do to counter that is to run a counter or a delayed handoff to allow the defense to kind of pursue their way on in. And if you get that delayed handoff and you block, all you need is just a about an 8-inch hole you slip through real quick. Well, the Tigers weren't going to have anything of that.
They filled the gap on that one, and he happened to beat Wellington Callaway right there in that gap.
So 4th and 9 as the Raider kicker will stand on the 22-yard line.
Tigers, they're not coming for a block this time. There's the kick. High kick,
very short kick.
It's down at about the 50. Takes a Tiger bounce back across the 50. And that's where Shaw will down it quickly at the 48-yard line. Great field position for the Tigers. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Where can you be a star athlete and a math superstar? Where can you prepare for graduate school or your dream job and make friends for the journey? Where can you challenge your mind and inspire your soul? Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, and Will Smith is going to run the option, and it's not just a handoff anymore. It's a true option as he's going to pull it and run the ball all the way down to the 30-yard line for a huge first down, the first play from scrimmage for the Tigers in this second half of play. Back under center. Smith will take it. Come down the line again. He does hand off this time to Dunlap. And what a great new wrinkle that adds when you've got to respect the quarterback.
Absolutely. And you know, we've watched Will Smith over the last 2 or 3 ball games, and we've coined the phrase he's been willing to run.
Yep.
Will the willing to run, man. And he has done such a tremendous job turning that ball upfield. And at that time, he picks up about 32-yard gain. Gosh, just so excited to see Will Smith turn it on.
Yep. And watch Phillip Smith almost jump on the field. Tiger's going to run to the far side this time and going to have a little problem with the handoff as Shaw's going to come across the line and get us pretty good.
Number 25, Mess
We're going to lose a little bit as Mess Bonner was the ball carrier. 27-20 is your score. 8:37 left to go in this third quarter of play. Greg's trying to get him to shoot a T-shirt through the screen here, but I don't think they're going to do it.
Hey, we'll wait till after this play. I want to kind of give a little public service announcement. Actually, while they're calling this play. Nope. Well, wait. Keep you on the edge.
Tigers going to go to the right side this time, and they're going to hold us pretty good. It's going to be fourth down and about 4.
He'll pick up about 3 just off right guard. Dunlap will move through, but real quickly tomorrow during ESPN College Football Game Day, you guys tune in as the ESPN crew was down on Lanier Road the other day, Tuesday morning, I believe, interviewing the Jeter family and their relationship with J.C. Copeland down at LSU. So you guys tune in tomorrow and watch that broadcast.
That'll be fun. Will Smith is going to barrel his way across the 20.
A first down.
Picks up a first down, and he does not even come close to trying to lay down. He just barrels his way across the line. First down for Will Smith.
Wow. Good job. Again, I know these fans are just so excited to see Big Will, actually Little Will, take it. But just a good job. We've got a final now for the Callaway game. Coleman just texted me 41-6. Callaway will end their season in their regular season night, getting ready for the playoffs next week as they'll take the number 1 seed spot.
It's going to be Trey Towns going to pick the ball this time. Hey, Vices Wade loses the ball.
No, I was thinking, Jack, he wasn't going to go down, and he was giving that second and third effort. He took the ball, original handoff at the 19, and just barreled his way up over the 15 down to the 14 and a half. And I jumped. I didn't really mean to think that he lost ball. I just thought he was going to break loose one more time.
From here, it looked like he had to kind of bounce and to get back on it.
Okay. A lot of effort being given by all the offensive players tonight, both the offensive line, the tight end, the wideouts are driving their men off the ball.
Tigers want to put a little distance between them and Shaw. As it's going to be Dre Towns again, who fights his way down. Gets a little bit closer to that first down marker. Got to get inside the 10 for a first down.
That'll bring up third down at about 4. They'll spot the ball at the, looks like they're going to move down to the 12-yard line. So call it 3rd and 3 as the Tigers come up to the line. Into the third quarter, your Tigers 27, Shaw Raiders 20.
They're going to put Dre Towns in a slot. Actually, they'll make trips this near side with Florence, along with Johnson, DeQuez, or Deke, as Greg likes to call him. It's going to be Dunlap They're going to hand the ball off to him, and they're going to key on him and just drive him back short of the 10.
And, it's one of those things you look and you see where Will had decided to give the ball at that time. Had he pulled it, he would have walked into the end zone.
Yep.
And it's just those things. Will's got one more year. He's a junior this year. And not to look ahead, but, wow, I'm excited to see what kind of maturity between this year and next year, what kind of decision-making he's going to have next year as far as the read option.
Big fourth down play here for the Tigers.
4th and 2. Ball rests on the 11-yard line.
Smith will go under center with a split backfield. Comes down the line. Going to keep it. He's going to go down, pick up the first and more, spins down inside the 5-yard line.
Wow, and Will Smith just would not go down. He got his first down, and then he set his eyesight on the goal line and just twisted inside the 5-yard line, twisted and turned and got down into about the 3-yard line. And there's a Shaw player down at the 9-yard line. So the Tigers will come over to the sideline as the Shaw Raider coaching staff look to help their injured player.
They take a timeout. We take one as well. 30 seconds back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limcare of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limcare of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM.
Okay, does it bother anybody else that the mime is talking? Freaky.
Bundle home and auto, and you could save $760.
That's 760 very good reasons to call Matt Orr in LaGrange today.
And Dunlap behind him. Florence and Johnson out wide to the near side, 2 tight end set. Back down the line. Takes to the first one, hands the ball to Dunlap. Dunlap drives 3 guys across the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, just a little crisscross in the backfield. And Dunlap takes the ball. He's hit really just about a yard beyond the line of scrimmage and just carries guys into the end zone, as he's so often done this year, Jack.
Yep.
Wow, you just, again, give credit to that offensive line. They've been moving the Raiders off the ball all night long, and it's never been a question of our ability to move the football up down the field. We've displayed that the entire first half and really now on into the second half as we open up with the first score of the second half. Now the Tigers 33, Shaw Raiders 20.
Looking to see what we're going to do here. Shaw brings in a man from the sideline. Tigers have their guys on the far side. We're going to go for 2. Smith stands with the TS. Rolls, going to pitch it. And Dunlap's going to pitch it back to Smith. Smith's going to pitch it back to Dunlap. Dunlap for the 5, going to toss in the end zone. We're going to get the 2-point conversion on a flea flicker.
Well, you're right, but unfortunately, we're going to throw a flag for a forward pass at Dunlap. He takes the ball to his forward pass from Will Smith, turns around and throws it into the end zone to, looks like Nathan Wilborn. And the pass is complete. We're all excited, but I'm afraid that's going to be an illegal forward pass.
Well, we tried.
But it looked good. It was very entertaining, though.
Go back to the Ustream if you haven't seen that one, because that's going to be a fun one to watch.
So Mr. Longshore's going to say, no good.
All right.
So the score remains Troup Tigers 33, Shaw Raiders 20, with 5:22 to go in the third quarter of play.
Let's take a quick break to listen to Troup High School Tiger football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange can help you get to a better state, because he'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Tigers will kick the ball off now. He'll be taking it, actually go out of bounds. They'll bring it up to the 35. That's where Shaw will have it 1st and 10. As it kind of cools off a little bit up here in the booth. I think it's We'll check the temperature here at the stadium real quick. I think we're down under the 40 mark. We're at 39 right now here at the stadium. So
it was pushing freezing.
It's gonna get, I don't know if we can get all the way down there.
I mean, it's close to freezing than it is 70.
Well, that is true. So the wind blowing a little bit, probably even more. But not next week, depending on whether we go to Gilmer or go to Dalton, we're going to have to bundle up a little bit.
Yep, because we're going to be up in the North Georgia mountains for this one.
Give me some hand warmers and some apple butter.
There you go.
Trips to the top end. Shaw with the hard count. Again, great job by the defense to watch and not get called off on that. They hand the ball off inside, and wow, we're all over them again. And the running game for Shaw is just not working.
Well, and you can see the frustration of the coaches next to us. It's like they just they called the correct play, but they ran the wrong play.
Yep.
So
the T-shirts are flying here at the stadium. A lot of high spirits as we're up 33-20 right now over Shaw.
Well, speaking of and I've noticed these T-shirts, and I would tell you who's on the back of them, but I know who printed them, and we appreciate all that Mud Creek Graphics does for the LaGrange and Troup County area. You guys come get your T-shirts from Mud Creek, and that's a public service announcement paid for by the friends of Mud Creek.
Is that public service or profit service?
Profit service, okay.
They go back to pass. A little pressure this time, airing it out down the field, and they jump all over the place. No flag on that one, because that's just good defense.
McCutcheon on that one was not going to be denied that time. He was all over the whiteout. He had a.
But now he was going after the ball.
He was. And that's what the referee said. He was actually jumping up for the ball through the back of the player. Kind of went over him, but they're going to give him effort to get that football. It could have gone either way.
Yeah.
You don't hear the Shaw coach.
Well, he had to come back a little bit for it. If it had been over it, he kind of pushed him out of the way, but he had to come back for it. But a little bit better pressure that time.
Kind of makes that a jump ball situation. Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that, we don't really need to didn't make any adjustments on offense. I think you go in and the Tigers came out doing the same thing. Defensively, definitely got to give those corners some help. And you're right, we've been seeing a little bit more pressure in that backfield. And the few attempts that they've made to run the ball, we basically got them down with they had 1 6-yard gain, and that's about it in the second half.
Trips right to this side, and the coaching staff just didn't like what they see. So the 3rd down and 11. Shaw's going to take a timeout with 4:35 left to go in this third quarter play. You're listening to Troup High School.
LaGrange, Georgia offers the latest in microprocessor needs and feed. With new cutting-edge technology, your prosthesis can automatically adjust to you in climbing stairs and ramps, plus promote a much more natural walk. Practitioner Eddie Hutto Sr. and staff has fitted hundreds of patients facing a wide variety of challenges. So don't let your injury hinder your life. Let Limb Care of LaGrange, Georgia restore your mobility and independence. Limb Care is a veteran-owned business with 7 other locations outside of LaGrange. So call Limb Care in LaGrange, Georgia today for your free evaluation.
Or Rob Up Church at 706-523-0014.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
.435 left to go in the third quarter play. 33-20 is your score. And the Tigers on defense, Shaw on offense, moving from right to left as you look at your radio dial. Shaw has their quarterback Huff and a man in motion from this near side. They'll make twins to the far side now. Fakes the handoff, got some pressure. Has to roll out to his right, looking, going to throw it out downfield. It's going to be thrown over into the cheerleading section, and Brandon Hurd's going to keep it from hitting one of those girls.
And intercepted the ball 5 yards out of bounds, and he just wanted his names called on the radio.
He's protecting the ladies. That's what he's doing.
Is that what it is? Okay. Good job. Well, and, we made good pressure for the Tigers that time on the court. Initially broke through the line. It caused the quarterback to really sprint harder than he really wanted to. He really wanted just an easy rollout, plant, and throw the ball out about a 20-yard sideline pattern. Didn't quite work, and that'll bring up 4th down and 11 as the Raiders will punt. The Raiders kicker is standing on the 21-yard line. And again, if we apply pressure, Jack, we might be able to block this punt.
You're exactly
because
right.
He's had terrible punts all night.
And also bad snaps, too.
That's right. Always the ball hits the ground before it gets to the kicker's hands.
There's the snap. Actually gets to it this time. We don't have a rush coming.
Bad punt.
Wow, bad punt to the 50. It goes out of bounds at the 48.
Statistician, the cameraman on the sideline, almost caught that ball.
Yep. A flag goes up back in midfield. Not sure what that is.
It was out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Flag
goes over, talks to head official Longshore. Let's get an interpretation of that. They're going to talk to Shaw and see what that's going to be.
You know, we were tending to focus on the ball coming out of bounds because it was a very short kick, and we got unsportsmanlike conduct from the Tigers. And so that will be after the kick. So rather than having the ball on about the 48-yard line, the Tigers are going to wind up getting a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And don't know if anything was said or if maybe there was some physical activity going on the field. You know, it's hard to know right now because we were focused more on the football going out of bounds. And you assume, Jack, that when you see something like that happen, that no extracurricular activity is going to go on anywhere else on the field.
Right. Well, they're going to call something on us, so they'll move the ball back down the field. The ball went out at about the 48-yard line. Coach is still getting some explanation down there. They're marking off against the Tigers. And, boy, they're having fun shooting the T-shirts. Amelia Key down there, who's been the cheerleading sponsor for almost a decade and a half, I think. She's won almost over the stadium and lands in the middle of a bunch of kids from Whitesville Road. They're happy to be here. Their teachers do a great job of transporting them up here by bus.
Oh, good.
The ball game.
I was wondering.
No. Those teachers really do love those kids and want to make sure they have a great time at the ball game. They're tracking across and trying to catch a T-shirt right now. Tiger's going to go to the left side, and Shaw's going to stop us right there. Brings up second down.
Got a new quarterback in there.
7, Trey Towns on the carry. Brought down by number 50, Jonathan.
It's like Desmond Shealy or Dexter Shealy is in there at quarterback right now.
Mm-hmm.
As we'll take a small break.
Shealy stays in at the quarterback position. Roll the tight end to the near side. Got one left and right now. Dunlap and Towns will be the backs in the backfield.
We got a flag. And they call him all sides, but they're pointing toward Troup. So I don't know if they're going to back the Raiders up 5.
Okay, so
offside,
they're lining up in the neutral zone, I guess.
Penalty. Second down.
We'll take it with 3:43 left to go, and possibly one of the longest ball games we've had all season. We're just in the third quarter.
Yeah. It does seem like it's dragging. The Tigers leading 33-20.
Shealy looks to the sideline, gets his call, makes his adjustments there on the line, checks the play himself and makes sure he's got what he needs. Goes under center, takes the snap, down the line, going to keep it, turn upfield. Nice job of moving across the 40. Be short of the first down. Looks like he's got to get across the 43. He got to about the 42.
That's right. They nice little. He faked the handoff, turned it up right outside the tight end, and had to go up underneath duck underneath the defensive end, and kind of couldn't just quite get his balance. Was able to trip forward for about a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 1. Ball resting on the 41-yard line as the clock continues to move. We're under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Again, your Tigers leading 33-20. It's been a back-and-forth ball game all night, guys.
Shealy will keep it, get hit, spin down, and we'll have to see where they mark it. From here, it looks like it'll be first down yardage.
He initially got popped really good, Jack, and was able to spin out of that one. And
first down, Tigers.
I was just thinking Craig Garner's now operating the T-shirt potato thrower. And I thought he hit a home run with that one.
I was scared he knocked it out of the park because those kids will dive over that back rail going after one.
Don't you know it? Yeah, tune that thing down a little bit. So the clock continues to run inside 2.5 minutes now.
Shealy going to the left side. Hands the ball to our tailback, Dre Towns, who's going to cut back across the middle, pick up about 3.
Give him 3.5 yards. He'll move that ball up beyond the 45 now to about the 47.5. And
looking for Craig to try to shoot it up at our window here with a T-shirt gun. And he puts it out of the stadium.
Puts it over the roof, and I think the cameraman on top of the facility hit it.
I did hear a little rumble up there. We'll go on the left side. It's going to be a third down play. We don't get a lot of yardage out of that one. Minute 58 left to go in the third. And, it feels like it'll be at the end of the ball game. It's just in the third quarter.
It's just, and you can lull yourself into thinking that it's you're kind of a false
sense of
security there as Shealy decides to keep the football and takes it around the left end for about a yard gain to be 3rd and 6. The Tigers ball rests on the 48-yard line, just inside Tiger territory.
Shaw trying to stay warm by their players all jumping up and down at the same time on the far side. Toss sweep to Dunlap. Dunlap with a head of steam gets across the 50. But going to be short of the first down.
I don't know. The way he rolled, I'm thinking that
that spot is the first down. Let's see if they're going to give him that.
I tell you what now, Jack, he sure they're going to give him a first down.
They sure did.
He rolls forward and actually kind of rolled on top of the Shaw players and rolled across the yard marker. So that'll be a hard running first down by
really
Dunlap.
Like that play because it lets Dunlap get a head of steam coming across that line, and you just don't want to be in front of that.
He's a big boy. He enjoys playing the football game.
Smith will have an offset eye behind it.
A new wrinkle this time. They got a.
Not Smith, but Shealy, excuse me. Shealy back down the line. Dunlap gets the call. He's across the 45 down to about the 43-yard line.
And one way to ensure that you tackle Dunlap is what number 50 did for the defensive line, is to wrap both of his ankles up and just hold on for your dear life. And it's kind of hard to get out of a tackle like that, but as tall as Dunlap is, he still picked up 3 yards. He'll fall forward 3 yards.
Florence and Johnson again wide to this near side. Florence is the back of the backfield in the slot position. Shealy will go back under center. He's been the quarterback this entire series. Down the line, and Shealy's going to keep it and get tripped up as he tries to cut inside. She's short of the 40, brings up third down.
And that'll more than likely be the last play of the third quarter. We're inside 15 seconds now. And they just placed the ball.
They're down at 5.
And he blows it in. So with 8.5 seconds left, I think Shealy's looking back the clock, and it's going to just kind of wait this out. And we'll end the third quarter play with your score. Troup Tigers 33, Shaw Raiders 20. You're listening to Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
As a business owner, nothing compares to the sense of pride you.
Where can you be encouraged to make your own discoveries? Where can you be challenged to achieve the impossible by professors who know you by name? Our graduates have earned Emmy and Grammy nominations, successfully negotiated major business deals, and been inspired to teach and serve where they're needed most. Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
All right, team, let's get it lined up. We're going to run that play again.
Just like our local head coaches invest their time, effort, and passion into our local teams, LaGrange Banking Company invests time, effort, and passion into our customers. We are committed to bringing success to Troup County for our local teams and schools, as well as our customers.
That's the way to go after it. Well done, team.
LaGrange Banking Company, local, just like you. LaGrange Banking Company, member FDIC.
Fourth quarter of play. I know that you can't believe that the football game's gone on that long, but we are looking at it's about 9:38 right now here at the Callaway Stadium. But it has been senior night. We're giving these seniors a nice long game.
Got a quick score from Frankie Holmes. We appreciate him helping us out there as the Trojans are pouring it on the Grangers, 35-0.
Tigers running downhill on the left side. Trey Towns spins at the 30 to the down to the 25. Spins down again all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Hey, and he had to pick up an extra 2 yards by getting on Deke Johnson's back and taking him another 2 yards down the field, down to the 21-yard line. That is about a 28-yard run by Dre Towns. And you know, anytime Dre gets out, he has to. It's like they're keying on him and not Dunlap. And man, does he earn his yards. And when he busts it open, he tries so hard. When he busts it big.
And he's an exciting runner. You really like to see how he moves the ball down the field. Tigers going to bring in number 8, Devontae Swanson at the fullback position. And Shealy's going to lose the ball and get back down on it.
He's going to be able to scoop it up, though, and his momentum is really just going to fall him forward. He's going to pick up 1.5 yards. Luckily, we didn't lose that ball. Yep. But it's good to see Shealy getting some playing time now. And again, we assumed that it was just simply bringing him in to give him some playing time. But now that he's well into this second series, I'm beginning to wonder if Will is okay. But with a 13-point lead, maybe
he's standing right next to Coach, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Back down the line. Shealy going to hand the ball off to his tailback. He's going to go in for a touchdown for the Tigers. And wow, does Devontae Swanson fly on a trap play right into the end zone.
Well, guys, I'm going to tell you, the last 3 times that Devontae Swanson has touched the football has resulted in touchdowns. 2 80-yarders at Columbus, and now a 19-yarder at Callaway Stadium here at home for the Tigers.
Wow. They're going to line up for a traditional PAT.
Hey, you got to like that. Swanson got hit initially a yard behind in the line of scrimmage, spun around, and just shot up the middle untouched for a touchdown.
Snap, hold kick is up, and that kick is good.
Good job by Michael Young and Will Smith in there to hold it. And, we talked earlier about that, how the Tigers, go to that polecat or swinging gate, and when they do, it's a 50-50 chance, but it seems
it's still locally owned and operated. Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue has a drive-through window and has always had the time to talk to you one-on-one. We're ready for you to join our family at Holmes Pharmacy.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather. If you're tired of the large box stores and are looking for fast personal service, come by today in Hamilton or LaGrange at 136 Commerce Avenue. Holmes Pharmacy, where we take care of you one prescription at a time.
Citizens of LaGrange, thank you again for electing Jim Thornton, Mayor of LaGrange, this 2013. This has been a paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Tigers are going to kick the ball to Shaw, and they're going to have to fall on the ball down at the 25-yard line. So good job by the Tigers. Good coverage down there. 40-20 is your score with 10:48 as things have kind of settled down for the Tigers here in this second half of play. They've asserted themselves on the defensive side and stopped Shaw from scoring and have put up 2 touchdowns here in the second half.
Well, I just got a score update, and I think you just called it. He wanted to know the scores. Jeff Hall. Hey, Jeff, it's 40-20. Troup Tigers over Shaw Raiders. And thank you for that score update. It's now 42-0. Trojans over LaGrange Grangers, as this will be Coach Brantz's last football game as a head football coach for LaGrange, as he officially resigned, or actually stepped down yesterday.
Just stepped down. He's still planning to continue to coach for a while.
That's right. And what a heck of a coach he is. And, and there are going to be some changes over there. And we wish Donnie well in the future, his future endeavors, whatever position that would be on the Granger football team.
Shaw is going to get sacked all the way back 10 yards. Second down and 20 now. They're going to split trips to this near side, man wide to the far side. And you can expect them to just air it out. So we've got to bring in the heat. He takes the snap. He backs up the pass, and he does have some pressure on him. Going to throw the ball downfield, and we're almost going to intercept that one. Brandon Hurd just didn't break on it quite soon enough.
Well, we've got Kelsey McCutcheon over here, number 5, a man-on-man, and they're more of the same height. And we took Brandon from a strong safety position at the halftime and moved him out to the corner. And he's already intercepted one out of bounds, especially. But it's kind of hard for the Shaw receivers to do anything when you got a kid like Brandon Hurd out there guarding.
Well, he's only having about 2 seconds in the pocket to throw the ball, too.
That's right.
He's got to have a release really quick.
So they'll bring up third down and about 20 as the ball rests on the 14-yard line.
Quarterback Huff checks his line. Tigers with 5 men on the line of scrimmage, showing a stunt as they're going to air the ball down the field again. And the Tigers almost pick it off. Wow. It's going to hurt the feelings of Vanquez Bonner.
Man, he come across from his strong safety position. He ran about 20 yards to help out Kelsey McCutcheon and was well covered. But man, Vanquez had it in his hands, but he was off balance a little bit, twisting, and he's running full speed. Just couldn't quite hang on to that ball. But would have been a nice interception. Had he intercepted it, we would have had it just inside the 50-yard line. So we talked about that. That was second forever. And it actually was third forever. And had we intercepted that, it would have been like a good punt for Shaw. Actually, would have been one of their better punts of the
exactly
night.
Right. So this should be fourth down, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that's actually a flag on the sideline. So let's see on the Shaw side.
Shaw's bringing out their punt team.
He's tucking it back in. So we haven't seen any official. Here we go. It was offsides.
Declined.
Start on the offense is declined.
So it brings up fourth down.
4th down and 20.
Don't you wish they'd wired Teddy for sound tonight in his last time as a
I was just thinking he swung it. He sure has swung his arm a lot tonight. So the Shaw punter will stand on the goal line. What a great time to block the punt right now.
We may be going after this one.
Swanson on the corner. He's going for it all he can get it.
He gets the kick away. And Tigers are just going to try to get away from that ball.
Don't do it.
Bounces up to the 45 to the 46. It'll be a first down for the Tigers there. 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers leading 40-20 with 9:43 left to go. This is Troup High School Tiger football on 96.9 at 1240 WLAG.
It's tough out there, trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting cost. And one of the best places to start is at the office of State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Matt Orr a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's there. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. It's going to be a handoff to a Dunlap, I believe, going around the right side. Will Smith back in the ball game as a quarterback. Split backfield behind him. Does have a split man split wide left and right. A little bit different formation as we've had DeQuez Johnson in, and it's a split in. And we're going to roll Florence back over. Johnson back in. Now Florence will go after him. Now Will Smith goes under center. We'll get everybody where they're supposed to be. Smith rolls out. Completes the pass to Johnson. Johnson steps up and going to go out of bounds about the 32 for a first down.
D. Johnson. I told you, if you start catching everything, Deke, I'll call you DeQuez. But I like to see that. Good little stab pass. Little 4-yard down and out. Johnson takes it out and picks up about another 8 yards for a first down, moves the chain inside the 35-yard line down to the 32-yard line.
Well, as many times as we moved around on the field, we finally moved it. So Gilmer's still trailing in that ball game. Announced by Chance Giddens over there. Smith actually loses the handoff and is going to have to fall down on it as he goes on the right side. So a little bit of miscue there.
That's really you're right. The first miscue by Smith in at least 3 ball games as far as trying to hand the ball off. And I didn't know if Dunlap wanted it or Smith wanted him to have it or keep it. Because Dunlap hits that ball, hits a hole real fast.
He's a big guy. And when the ball gets in his breadbasket, it's not coming out real easy. Johnson's on the line. Florence off the line. Smith's going to toss sweep to Dunlap, who just kind of gets a little stutter step, and then he's back up the field to the 20, going out of bounds down inside the 20 after a first down.
Again, guys, you guys are going to have to check it out on YouTube. Darryl Dunlap is he has really been the workhorse over the last 3 or 4 ball games, and to look at him get hit the line of scrimmage, bounce it out, stiff arm a guy, come out and stiff arm the second guy, and they're able to pick up 14 yards inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line. As inside the red zone with 8:15 left to go in this ball game, your Tigers up by 20 points, 40-20, and driving again. And we certainly hope we get another 7.
What a great job they're doing, and what a nice statement win this would be to walk in with a huge win against Shaw, a team that put them out of the playoffs last year. Well, not that we really were in the playoffs, but kind of broke our hearts at the end. As we're going to run the left side to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers.
4 touches, 4 touchdowns by Devontae Swanson. No, I'm not talking about this game. 2 in Columbus and 2 against Shaw. Man, is he the guy to give the ball to, Devontae Swanson.
Muskogee County does not like that young man.
Wow, what an average. Touch the ball against a Muskogee County team, he scores automatic.
We're going to bring it back over and go for the PAT. Young will line up for that. Smith will be holding it. 8:07 left to go. And we're waiting on the snap. Snap. Hold. Kick is up. And that kick is good. He's perfect tonight.
Nice job by Michael Young. That was the prettiest kick he's had all night. And that'll put the Tigers up 47-20 with 8 minutes to go in this ball game. Quick score update. Thank you, Frankie Holmes. 42-6, Carrollton over LaGrange, and that's a final.
All right. Well, let's take a quick break as the Tigers now leading 47-20 over the Shaw Raiders on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Hi, friends. Just Licked here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving in Thanksgiving this month with some great deals, like the stylish 2013.
See today. Check them out on Facebook or on the web at MalloryAgency.com.
Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car, the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
32-yard line.
Welcome back. Young will kick the ball off. It'll be taken all the way up to the 32-yard line by Shaw. Actually, I guess it's just taken at the 32-yard line. 47-20, 7:59 left to go in this contest. Tigers trying to end their season on a winning note with 4 wins at the end. And it's been a great end of the season. Tigers possibly be going to Dalton or Gilmer. We'll see how that turns out. There's the snap. And Shaw will go off into the line of scrimmage. One of the best runs they've had in this half. They're going to pick about 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
That's that number 2 tailback from the Raiders. And, man, he hit the hole quick. He's all night every time he's touched the ball. And whether it's 2-yard gain or 30-yard gain, that boy is and he hadn't carried it that much because, again, the Tigers have been controlling the offensive line.
Big sweep around this near side, kind of a power sweep. And he's going to cut back to the middle of the field. And he's probably going to be brought down across the 50 at the 48-yard line. But Shaw put up some extra yardage here towards the end of the ball game.
Well, and, I just was talking about the kid. Man, he runs 40 yards, picks up it's 37 degrees already. But you talking about this kid runs over here 20 yards, runs back 20 yards, picks up about 15 in the first down. And you just like that energy the kid's got. And he's down 4 touchdowns. And he's going to give everything he's got. We appreciate effort like that.
Shaw quarterback taking a tall sweep back to this near side. And this time the ball carrier's number 1. He's going to, again, almost the same kind of play. Runs it wide right and then cuts back to the middle of the field and close to a first down. This time the ball carrier is Cedarian Cobb.
They're going to go in, I'll call it 2nd down and call it a yard, but a good 9-yard run all over the field. Nothing straight, just a lot of zigzagging patterns. And when you do that, it looks like chaos on the field, but, you run a long ways for 9 yards.
Quarterback Huff back at the shotgun snap. He has not been under center all night. Tall sweep back to the far side. They're going to run a reverse back this way.
Wide open.
Tigers did not stay at home. To the 40, to the 30. And he's going to go down the line, tiptoeing, going to go out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
Well, you tend to, again, you let your guard down. McCutcheon did see it. Kelsey McCutcheon, number 11, did see it real quick. Actually, we had some subs in that time. But
yeah, I just saw that too, Greg. The reason we weren't at home because we were over pursuing as a young squad, and the starting defense just walked back in the ball game.
Well, it's kind of a pride thing now. You don't want to let the first team Raiders come down the field, march down the field on the second team defense, and the Troup Tigers will call a timeout.
Trying to make sure they got the right personnel in. They take a timeout. We take one as well. 30 seconds back to the station. 47-20 is your score. Tigers leading. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on 96.9, 1240, and on the World Wide Web at Eagle1023.com.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local
Buy or sell a house, commercial property, or acreage? You need to call Joel Upchurch. He is ready to go to work for you. Joel Upchurch, on the web at joelupchurch.com.
Range, visit them online at MalloryAgency.com. The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com.
Well, back to the Tiger football right here on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG. Jack Woman, great kicks. And congratulations to the Cowboy Cavaliers and their big win tonight.
That's right.
As Huff is going to pitch the ball. Ball's on the ground.
Tiger ability comes up with the ball.
He sure does. Just a dive and roll. Tremendous plays. We bring our starters back in, and there's a reason we do that.
Well, just a little toss sweep, and it bounces off the hip of number 1, their tailback. Goes on the ground, and Dikembe was already in the backfield.
Yep.
Pounces on it. He comes up real quick with that ball, and It's almost like he could have run, but he just didn't realize what he was doing.
We've seen him run, and it's not a pretty sight. He's a down lineman. Let's let him stay there. 47-20 Tigers now with the ball. They're going to, from the right to left, ball resting on the 26-yard line. And it'll be Dexter Shealy back in at the quarterback position. He'll have a couple of new backs behind him.
Looks like Nathan Wilbon, number 10, along with Darrell Dunlap.
Takes a step down the line. Dunlap's going to block for him. Shealy across the 30 to the 35 down to the 37-yard line.
And he picks up 9.5 yards. That'll be almost a first down as the Coach Mitchum is taking now, put Mess Bonner in. And here comes Johnson and Spradlin over to the left side as Dunlap will come out and take a breather.
Yeah, right now, we're not taking the pedal off the metal. He wants this offensive group to be well prepared for the first round of the playoffs. And so, other than switching in the quarterbacks a little bit, the offense is running pretty much the way it normally does across the 40-yard line, second down and 6.
Well, and, give credit to that big offensive line. They're continuing to move forward. Just look at Jason Hernandez. He's blocking 7 or 8 yards down the field and all in the grill of a Callaway cornerback as he steps outside. And he's getting a little frustrated. The cornerback is trying to throw him off of him.
Yeah.
You just start to see frustration set in as your Tigers are up 4 touchdowns, 47-20.
Offensive lineman Matt Moore will roll into the ball game as Wellington Callaway with a little hurt ankle is going to step off and get checked on. Tigers going to have Shealy keep the ball again. He's going to get near the 45-yard line. He's got to get across that to the 46 for a first down, so he's a little short.
It'll bring up third down and about 4 yards as they'll place the ball on the 43-yard line. He's got to get up to the 46, so a good 3 yards. So third down and 3. Clock's inside 5 minutes to go in this ball game. Your Tigers 47, Shaw Raiders 20.
2 tight ends set. And we'll have Wilburn as one of the backs in the backfield. Shealy, we're going to center. Head the ball off to Wilburn. Wilburn will get the first down.
Wow, just continues to fight forward. He burst through the line after about a 2-yard gain, picks up the first down and keeps those legs moving. He actually picks up about 6 yards. They're going to move the chains on that one.
They'll stop the clock as they move the chains. And back into the ball game is Shealy. In the backfield, he'll have Chad Magdalena, who's been playing mostly defense, as one of the backs in the backfield. Tough young man. Chad's a good kid. Goes to church with us there at Rosemont Baptist Church. Second down now and 9 for the Tigers. Ball rests right on the 50-yard line.
Trying to text my North Georgia buddies, see if I can get a close to a fourth quarter score from Dalton and Gilmer. Let's see what we can come up with. And they're playing there in LJ. And last word we had, we're going to be taking a trip up 575 to LJ.
Shealy, ball carrier, going to lose the ball. It's going to be falling around. Let's see who gets on it. Shaw thinks they have it. And that's what the officials will indicate.
Number 9 came up with the ball.
Yep, the Shealy will just kind of have it hit there in the midair. Corey Butler, a linebacker, will get the ball. And so we'll turn the ball over. And it'll be the Shaw Raiders with the ball in pretty good field position with it resting at the 45.
That's the first turnover we've had.
Yeah, that's a great point.
In a couple of ball games, and really about 4 ball games. It goes back to prior to Columbus. So,
but now, do you call an onside kick a turnover? Because you're supposed to have the ball and they get it. Just a question to think about. Don't need an answer.
That's interesting.
Shaw going around the left side. And a young Tiger defense is going to hit the back at the 40. He'll pick up a first down, go out of bounds, stop the clock with 3:35.
Little toss sweep, very quick. Shaw's trying to get some quick points. 3:35 left. We thought it kind of reminiscent of the very first opening series by Shaw. No huddle. No team's really been using a huddle all night long.
No,
I think the huddle has basically gone away from football.
Yeah, even the huddle house is closed in timeout.
Oh, wow.
Back to pass is Looks like Brandon Hurt's going to catch it. Yep, he gets the interception back at the 5-yard line.
Brandon Hurt had the inside defense, inside position on the wideout, and he basically just maintains that position, turns around, intercepts it on the 5-yard line. And that's one of those at second down, actually on the first down play, you're glad to get. It doesn't matter if it's where it is, if it's on the 1-yard line. You'll take that interception. So the Tigers take over the ball at 3:27 left to go in this ball game, leading by 4 touchdowns, 47-20. That's Brandon Hurd's second official interception, third if you count the one way out of bounds when he was trying to protect the cheerleaders.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shitty will stay in the quarterback.
And, that's a stat we keep,
There you go. He'll hand the ball off to the tailback. He's going to get about a yard to bring up 2nd and 9.
Robert Palmer, a 1979 graduate of Troup High School, relocated to Dalton up there with me for a while. Now he's living over in Augusta, but his son walked on at Auburn University from Dalton High School and earned a national championship ring down there with the Tigers. Tells me that Dalton has not ended their game yet, and just give me a score update.
Tigers are going to the line again across the 10 to about the 13-yard line, just playing conservative.
Shaw Coach packing up their bags, getting on out of here. Where it is their last game of the season. They'll concentrate on basketball and wrestling now. Was talking to Coach Bob Swizer, the AD over Troup last night, and got the basketball. All basketball teams are already practicing now, and baseball teams are out there going through calisthenics and what have you.
Off-season workout.
Off-season workout.
Because the coach can't work with them right now.
No.
They wouldn't do that. And the Tigers are going to get a first down across the 15 down to the 17-yard line.
Nathan Wilburn, you like the way the kid runs. I've always liked the way Nathan Wilburn and Hunter Mowers, how aggressive they are and just go. So I like to see that energy that both of those guys possess.
Gilmer High School in the first round of the playoffs.
All right, so their Chance is giving a final over there.
Well, he's got more pull than I got.
I guess so.
I'll take it.
So he's predicting that we'll be traveling to LJ.
Yep. Bring your bread, and they'll definitely have the apple butter up there.
I'll tell you what, I'll have me some toast, and I'll be ready to go. A timeout call on the field by the Troup High School Tigers. We'll take 60 seconds back to the station. 47-20 is your score. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Says no, Jay. Welcome back. As Greg and I are. Well, I want to just point out something that Greg is taking a picture of the trash can here in the booth, as there's about 38 Kit Kat wrappers in there, the small guys. I just want to point out, especially my wife is listening at the ballgame, that those are not mine. As he posts that picture to Facebook, that those are Greg's.
Not all 38 of them. You're right.
Okay, all right. 36 of them are Greg's.
And if I cannot complain if I don't get any sleep tonight.
Yeah, you kicked it. Never mind, I'm going to leave that alone. Minute 51, let's go. 47-20. Amy, he ate them all. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, congratulations to the cast of Smokey Joe's Cafe over at LaGrange College. That's the play going on there at the Price Theater, the newly renovated Price Theater on the LaGrange College campus.
Of which somebody, has a
my daughter Alyssa's in there, and we got to go over there, and the Tigers going to hand the ball off at the line. It's going to be second down. I got to go over there the other night, see the show twice, and my family gave me a little plaque on one of the seats. They were selling seats there inside there. You can have dedicated someone. So both my parents have one, and we have one, and we're supportive of the arts and, of course, the theater department of LaGrange College. My daughter is a music and theater major, so we're proud of the job they're doing. And also shout out to Robin Treadwell and Ken Passmore, two great folks that are in the band there. They do a tremendous job in that show. It's a review of a lot of the music from the 50s, the music from the Coasters and Yakety Yak and all that kind of cool stuff. Shooting back under center, split backs in the backfield. Going down to the far side, Magdalena's going to get the call. He's going to get up to the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up third down in about 9.
And no hurry to run the ball as we're inside a minute to go in this ball game. The Tigers will have a winning season, and that also, and they'll finish 6-4 on the year, locked up third seed in the Region 5 4A playoffs, as which we will go northbound next week. We will head to LJ, Georgia. Man, you guys pile up. Let's take a crowd to LJ. First time the Tigers been in the playoffs in a couple of 3 years, and we're excited about it. There's nothing like getting into the playoffs.
Magdalena's will be the ball carrier again. He continues to fight his way, spin around, get to the 25-yard line. 16 seconds. That'll be the last play from scrimmage. And the Tigers are going to win this one 47-20. Let the clock officially wind down, and some excited players down the field as they get ready to cross at the 50 and shake hands.
47.
And almost surprised that they don't hit the coach with a Gatorade bottle or something.
That may be coming.
And tell Greg and I'll summarize this one and talk about this when we come back. But right now, the Tigers have won by a score of 47-20 live here from Callaway Stadium. You're listening to True High School Tiger Football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Thank you, citizens of LaGrange, for electing Jim Thornton mayor of LaGrange. Jim Thornton wants you to know that he is honored and humbled to be your next mayor. From the bottom of his heart, he says thank you for your prayers and support. Citizens of LaGrange, thank you again for electing Jim Thornton mayor of LaGrange this 2013. This has been a paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving and Thanksgiving this month with some great deals, like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car, the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange can help you get to a better state, because he'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limcare of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limcare of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troop Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. The Tigers have won this one by a convincing score of 47-20. I just got to tell you, Greg, having watched the Tigers play Shaw over the years, especially when Coach Flowers was down there, I think about the intimidation factor that seemed to always hit when we played Shaw. It's almost like when they walked on the field, the Tigers felt they couldn't really do a whole lot against them. And to walk out with a 47-20 victory, this is the biggest margin against them that I can remember ever. And that makes it 4 out of the last 6 times that the Troup High School Tigers have played Shaw and won.
That's right. And, wow, just a tremendous team effort tonight. Winning season, Coach Lynn Kendall in his second season here, got to be proud of his Troup Tigers and his coaching staff. And, there are those out there that wouldn't give Coach Kendall the credit for telling the time of day. But, wow, what has he done with this team? And, whether he personally has gotten involved with every little thing that's going on or whether he's managed it and let his coordinators do the thing, whether you like him or whether you don't, whether you like what's happening, ground game or not, the fact is they've got a 6-4 record, 3rd seed lockup. And that's kind of exciting for Coach Lynn Kendall and his Troup High Tigers.
It is very exciting and proud of these young people. And think about the senior leadership. It is senior night. What a great job those guys have done in bringing them to this point in the season. And it's not a season that everybody thought, can Troup even go 500?
That's right.
On the season. They looked ahead, and, of course, now things could have turned out very different for LaGrange. They had some injuries, with some of their guys. And had LaGrange had a little bit better season, it could have been a 500 season. And LaGrange could have had a better season, too.
That's right.
It could have been Troup and LaGrange fighting for that 3 and 4 spot. But, hey, the Tigers, they're not going in as a 4 seed. They're going in as a 3 seed. Yeah. And now that's, I think, one of the highest seedings we've had in a number of years.
It is. And you know what? Let's celebrate with the Tigers. It's just years of coming, and it's just nice to see the Tigers family. And we had a good senior night tonight, tons of seniors, and we were out cooking for the Tigers yesterday, and he just sensed that the seniors really appreciated the coaches, and they all get along fine, and it's just good to see all that. And we're going to have RJ back next week for the Gilmer game, and then again, hey, Gilmer's been beat. They've lost twice this year, both times to Dalton Catamounts. And, Gilmer's basically they'll finish the season with an 8-2 record, so they know how to win the ball game up there. They went to the playoffs last year and lost in the first round to Marist. So they'll be back in the playoffs again. They've got a home game this time. So the Tigers have got a long way to travel, 150 miles basically up to LOJ next week. And for those fans, you Google it, you map it, you go whatever, but you go 85 to 285 to 75 to 575. A lot of fives in there, and right on up to LOJ. And it's pretty easy. Just get off the main exit there and come on into the Gilmer County High School. And you are up in the mountains, so make sure you bring some heavy jackets. It's going to be cold next week.
Well, the great thing is that I'll just be in the passenger seat letting Greg drive.
Snoring.
There'll probably be a nap involved.
I don't know. If we get Jeff, he can show for me, and you can chill.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like it. Have the party band go and sit the seat back and just chill. I like it.
You guys come along with us. We'll leave. We'll pull out of here about you and I are talking about 2:30 or 3 o'clock maybe, where we can stop along the way and get something to eat and kind of
always important.
Stretch our legs, and I know Coleman Vice, he's going to want to get on up there, or he might even send Brett up there.
You don't know how that's going to work because Callaway will be here at Callaway Stadium.
That's right.
So Tony and Brandon will be here. Well, actually Tony, but maybe Brandon, but Tony usually does the stadium announcing. So let's see how that works, and I'm sure they'll be announcing that at the radio station throughout the week. But it will be an exciting ball game next week as we'll get to travel, and I think I'm just really excited about
mileage for that, right?
Yeah, you do because it'll be your car. I don't get travel mileage.
I tell you, and you know what? As you're listening to us cut up right now and really enjoy this last home broadcast, or is it? Or is it? There's a possibility. Stevens County could go in 4 seed and upset tonight's winner. They'll play either Marist or Carver or Atlanta, and most likely it'll be Marist. I'll be surprised if it's Carver. You never know. Stevens County's had a history of good football. They come in there and upset them, and if the Tigers can go up there and take care of business against Gilmer County, maybe we'll come home in 2 weeks for a second round home game. It has happened before where the 3rd seed will get a home game. It's just not likely, but it's certainly happened, and the percentages are against us from having that happen. Bottom line is we just got to win. It doesn't really matter. Colquitt County had to go to 4 trips last year to Atlanta.
Yep.
And wound up I believe, losing in the state championship game or either the semis, but they were from South Georgia making a trip every weekend to Atlanta, and so they just kept winning. That's what the Tigers need to do, just keep winning.
It's a shorter trip for us, so that'd be excellent.
There you go. Hey, and if you guys standing too, listen now as we exit the air tonight. They're going to replay the Callaway Rockmart game, which Callaway was a big winner there tonight, 47-6. So you guys tune in, listen to Tony and Brandon talk about all the Callaway Cavaliers as they'll go in next week here in Callaway Stadium on a Friday night, #1 seed. And I guess they'll be playing Henry County, I believe, next week.
I think that if it was me, what I would do if I wasn't on the air is I would show up here for the Callaway game, but have my headset and listen to the Troup game.
Or either that, or get your smartphone and do the Ustream
Exactly.
if you wanted to.
You can do them both right there because you can listen to the broadcast. Of course, as Greg mentioned, we will be rebroadcasting the Callaway game right after this one, so you can listen to that. Of course, as we found out, a lot of the players and a lot of you go out to the website and will watch the game after you get home. We talked to several of the players. We know they can't listen to us during the ball game, but they've been listening to the broadcast. It's really neat that they have heard us with our nicknames with the kids, and I think they're having a lot of fun hearing their names on the radio.
Well, the Devontae brothers did good tonight, and really proud of Devontae Swanson. Touched the ball twice, 2 touchdowns the last 4 times he's touched the ball. And I'm sure he'll correct me if I'm incorrect, but the last 4 times he's touched the ball, he's had an 80-yard touchdown, an 80-yard touchdown, about a 19-yard touchdown, and perhaps a 20-yard touchdown. So kind of like his percentages when he touches the football. So with that, Tigers big winners tonight over Shaw. Winning season 47-20, and get to go into playoffs next week, riding up to LJ. You guys pile in the cars, have fun with this trip. This is the fun time of football season when you get a chance to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, go ahead and call your boss right now. Let them know that you're going to need to leave early. Get them up the road. Well, for Greg, for Britt, for George back at the station, for T-Bird, who got all the highlights up for us. We appreciate her doing that at halftime. We did play them here at the end of the ball game, but we do want to let you know that 47-20 is your final. We want you to hear that Callaway game, so a lot of you are going to be doing that in just a moment. But we had a great time tonight, and we look forward to seeing you next week on the radio.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. The Mallory Agency, 301 West Harrelson Street, LaGrange. Visit them online at MalloryAgency.com.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limcare of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limcare of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
It's tough out there, trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting cost, and one of the best places to start is at the office of State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Matt Orr a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's there. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents.